It sounds very Moroccan.
It's called After Party.
I feel like this isn't the after party though, is it? Isn't this the before party?
This is the party. We could party in Morocco together. That could be a fun top sales director trip with all you people.
Ooh. Welcome everybody.
Hey, everybody.
I think. Do I work?
You work.
Yay! That struggle is real. Oh boy. Yay.
All right. Well, we are just checking our boxes, crossing our T's, dotting our I's, or crossing our I's and dotting our T's. You know what? It's Monday. We're excited. Happy Monday, Courage Nation. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have so much excitement to share with you. We have some seminar recap from a few of our favorite red jackets, as well as some great hints and tips and tricks from your sales directors and some well-deserved recognition as well. So I think Lisa Cadillac Mack is going to kick us off with some of that reco. And when possible, of course, we want to see your faces. We want to see your cheering emojis and see those pom-poms in the air, people, because we know we're ready with pom-poms at any given moment, which I love about us. Don't you?
Yes. I love our pom-poms. Look at I found one in my archives. Archives?
Sure.
Dropbox. It's probably 10, 12 years old. I mean, it's legit. It's got a wood handle and everything. Like this is old school pom-pom right here. Yeah.
It probably doesn't shed.
No, it doesn't because
It's legit.
It's legit. Yeah, it's a legit pom-pom.
I love it.
Legit pom-poms do not. Who's excited?
Woo! Yay!
Okay, I'm loving to hear it. I'm loving to hear it. All right, we're gonna do a little July recognition, which I am very excited to share with you. And then we're going to move into some seminar recap, which we are also excited about. Thank you, Cece, for welcoming us. Cece, I'm going to have you make sure that you continue with the welcoming of the letting in. The welcoming of the letting in. Yes. Okay. Very good. All right. So we are going to, first of all, recognize okay. These were all in order. Yes. Okay. Those of you that placed a $225 wholesale or more in the month of July, give us a wave, give us a pom-pom, give us a something, getting the ball rolling, getting it started. Okay. And we're going to also then recognize those of our beauty consultants in Courage Nation. Well, of course, your sales directors. Okay. But your beauty consultants in Courage Nation that came out of the gate the very first month earning the thing that's not in front of me, the puffy bag, which is now upstairs. I'm going to count on Rhonda, Rockstar Rhonda, for having the puffy bag handy. Thank you, Rockstar Rhonda. And so to recognize all of our Courage Nation consultants who earned the puffy bag in the month of July from Mary Kay for a $700 wholesale order or more: Ashley Zelli, Rhonda Deaver from the Rise unit, Bethany Scott and Faith Golden, Whitney Schleline from the MAC unit, Christy Jorgensen also from the Rise unit, Maggie Fortman and Dory Anderson. Congratulations. Can't win 12 months if you don't start with one. So congratulations for being on target for 12 months and for the first month out of the gate. All right. Then I want to recognize our on-target star consultants. And this is a very hefty list already for the month, for this first quarter that started of the new year that started June 16th and goes all the way to September 15th. And Cece, would you throw the graphic up there? Is it possible? Does that goof with the order? Are you able to just throw that graphic up there?
I think I can because I think it might already be ready. Look at that.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Y'all, check it out. Our star consultant mystery prize celebration is already not a mystery because I want to make sure you're working your booties off to get it. Okay. It is an hour-long tutorial with Lori Hogg. And then after that, there's going to be like prize and possibilities type thing. So you not only get to come as the star consultant, you get to invite as many people as you want to it. Okay. This is going to help your sales. This is going to help your team building. But y'all, you got to become stars in order to do it, which is $1,800 wholesale or more in the quarter from June 16th to September 15th. Okay, that's going to be pretty awesome. So save the date for Wednesday, September 18th. Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. That means she's going to have the fall products and everything. So I'm going to recognize, I'm going to give it to you in number order, but we're going to first start with those consultants that already have 300 wholesale or more in. Okay, 300 wholesale or more in. Sydney, Angel, Michelle Pittman, Laura from the Gracie Elney unit, Melissa Murray, back to Mac unit, Lee Maring, Lynn Elliott, Audrey Barra, Nancy Barrett, Scotty Fate, Kirsten Collins from the Rise unit, moving up to 400 wholesale, Steph G, back to the Mac unit, Catherine Long, 400 wholesale also. 500 wholesale, Gracie Elney unit, Christy Rowe, Rise unit, Paulette Miller and Brittany Bartz. 600 wholesale, Sandy Wesolowski. 700 wholesale from the Rise unit, Faith Bolton, Mac unit, Rhonda Deaver. 800 wholesale, Whitney Schleline. 1,100 wholesale, Amy Riordan. 1,200 wholesale, Maggie Fortman. 1,300 wholesale from the Rise unit, Christy Jorgensen. 1,400 wholesale, Bethany Scott. 1,600 wholesale, Ashley Zelli. And already a star consultant, I think it's diamond, it might be more, it goes off the end of my page, Dory Anderson. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations. Okay, I know you want to do it. I know you want to be a star. We're going to be selling products. We're going to be meeting people. You guys, faces take you places. Faces take you everywhere. That's just pretty much it. Faces take you everywhere. Okay. Next, we're going to recognize our Court of Sales, our Courage Nation Court of Sales as of July 1. Okay, this is not seminar recognition. This is the new year recognition. Okay, so this is July recognition, Courage Nation, those that are already in ranking capability, I guess I'll say, because it starts with number 8 with $1,400 in retail sales for the year, 1402 to be exact. Number 8, Rockstar Rhonda Deaver. Number 7 with 1,414, Whitney Schleline. Number 6, jumping up to over 1,500 retail, Maggie Fortman. Number 5, also with 1,500 retail, from the Rise unit, Bethany Scott. Number 4, also with 1,500 plus, Christy Jorgensen, also from the Rise unit. Number 3, also 1,500 plus, from the Mac unit, Ashley Zelli. Number 2, brand new beauty consultant with $1,822 in retail products sold from the company. Number 2, Faith Bolden, Cece's new team member. And number 1, with over 2,400 in retail sales already, your elite team leader, it really is none other than Queen Mom Dory Anderson, coming out strong right out the gate. Congratulations. Top 8 Court of Personal Sales. If you're like, why 8? That's what the report gave me. And Court of Sharing. No consultants on the Court of Sharing yet, but huge shout out to Offspring Sales Director Cece Schuber, who already has 1 qualified with Faith Bolton. Congratulations, Cece.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. And then ranking in the state, MAC unit currently, as of July 2024, ranked in the state number 11. Number 11. And remember, this actually goes from December 1st to November 30th. So this is almost the calendar year. Okay.
Gotcha.
Almost the calendar year. Okay. So that's pretty awesome. And then we're going to talk career card details for a moment because MAC unit is in Cadillac requalification. And so jot down these numbers. Okay. I am in requalification. Okay. I'm like suddenly reading this going, this looks weird to me. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's 100. Okay. For Cadillac, you need 114,000 total points. And those points from Mary Kay count as dollars, but there's also the word credit in there. And by that, I simply mean my personal qualified team members count as an additional 600 credit towards that car qualification. Okay. So when you're a sales director and you're earning cars, your personal team members count as additional credit. Okay. So April, May, June was our first quarter in Cadillac qualification. And we had 51,751 in production. I had $1,800 in car program credits with 3 qualified. So that counts for an additional 1,800. So we finished the first quarter at 53,551 in wholesale for the Cadillac. Okay. We finished July with 7,120 wholesale, or it can only go up from there. We can really only go up from there. Okay.
Amen.
Okay. Which right now, with August production of over 1,000 already, puts us right now needing a balance of 52,241 is basically roughly what we need. Okay. Not roughly, it's off by 50 cents. Okay, whatever. 52,241 because it's now 114,000 to earn a Cadillac, and it's gone, the qualification number has gone up twice since we earned it 2 years ago. Doesn't matter to me. We're earning this dang thing. Okay. Doesn't matter because this is what we do. This is who we are. This is what we do. This is who we are. We're excellence. And you can earn a Cadillac and 5 days later, go watch your daughter get married. You can do that. You can do that. Okay. I just want you guys to know that. Okay. You've heard of the wedding of the century. Okay. All right. Now, next, seminar recap. We're going to do it. Okay. So we're going to have Bethany, Steph, and Jenny. You three are going to type in the chat. Oh, and Dawn, you girls are going to type in your chat a little bit of some of your recap that you would like to share. Okay. And if we have time, we'll come back to you out loud. I want to make sure that our Reds have an opportunity to speak this evening as well. So you guys type it in the chat because we want to hear what you have to say. Okay. And then we'll continue to keep sharing these things in the coming weeks because we just value you and your thoughts so very much. And we're going to make sure that we give the 4 Reds that are on the screen an opportunity to share. Cece, before the Reds go and while the others are typing, would you like to share your recap first then?
Oh, sure. I can do that.
Great.
Okay. Oh, you guys, so many notebooks. Aren't we blessed in Mary Kay that notebooks are like our favorite gift and we have 7 of them? Okay. So what I am really leaning into, you guys, is this is the right notebook, isn't it? Yeah. is the fact that our company is so poised for the next 60 years. And one thing that they continue to make very clear, which I really appreciated as well, is that our business model, our direct selling business model is not changing. And they said it with emphasis, and they kept saying it. And Ryan Rogers and Nathan Moore, and it affirmed that that is truly the case. They have our best interest in mind, and continued to be affirmed by the staff that we chatted with and the different people through our distribution facility tour, that they truly have our best interest in mind. So as you might continue to see information about other companies changing their models, you guys, Mary Kay is they're so much, their roots are so much richer and deeper than that. They got us, and your sales directors got you, and this company has us. So you can feel so good that, even when you're having a kick your starter kit kind of day, that it's still the best starter kit in the world, and it still has the #1 selling product in the world in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I'm just really, really grateful for that as the next generation of leadership, as I continue to emerge into the next generation of leadership. Along with that, it's very important for you to know that they shared with us in the leaders meeting, which was all of the sales directors and above on day one, that Mary Kay's budget has stayed the same for us in our large scale events, if not gotten bigger, despite costs doubling since 2020. That's just a fact. Okay. So despite costs nearly doubling since 2020, Mary Kay's budget for these events have stayed the same, if not increased. And that is, per the staff, Ryan's personal commitment to us as the sales force, so that he can allow our registration fee to stay as affordable as it is. You guys, name me another company that's paying $250 for those 3, 4, 5 days of excellence from our company, with meals, like the training, like let alone the stuff itself, let alone the training. Okay. Right. Like, right. Mind blown. So, that really is a commitment that he wants to make to us, and basically a service. It's a service that they provide for us to build us up and continue to pour into us annually. And biannually when you talk about leadership. So just very cool that hearing those things from the behind the scenes aspect is, we know how fabulous Mary Kay is, but knowing that our CEO, not only family to Mary Kay, has that commitment to us, we are his family too, you guys. So again, you can just feel really, really great about that. That's something that I was really excited to leave with.
Yes. Yes. The future, you can count on it. Yes. Our leadership, or not leadership, our lawyers, our lawyer department, our legal department can handle what comes our way. And you guys need to know that the FTC and other organizations really attack the direct selling industry. And there's in some circles don't want it to succeed, because they don't believe it can actually make money. And Mary Kay has the resources at our fingertips, because we have such strong legal staff that prove that you make money in Mary Kay and are able to fight some of those things. So whereas you've seen some of those other companies that have been changing their direct selling model to move out of direct selling, it's because they don't have the resources that we do to be able to fight that type of thing. And we do. So again, another reason to be so proud of your company. Thank you, Cece. I do appreciate that. And let's read these out loud. These are really, really great, you guys. Thank you, Steph, Bethany, and Jenny, and Dawn, for being so thoughtful. And I was going to say climb, because I'm already literally reading Dawn's. Steph G, this is my nugget from seminar. It was from our first class with speaker Kiana McKinney Hollins. Her topic was power up your sales. She gives us the breakdown of the word power. Bethany Scott, so many good happenings. One's quote that stuck with me is from Diana Polanco: align your level of commitment with your level of expectations. Yes. Yeah. Don't be mad at yourself for not reaching a goal if you're not doing the thing to get the goal. Mm-hmm. Stop it. Stop the madness. Bethany Scott, also Bethany Scott, the Bethany Scott, the #1 consultant in the Rise unit. Hello. And the #2 consultant in Courage Nation. Hello. Congratulations, Bethany Scott. Oh, Jenny Kiesler, it was so powerful. My takeaway, or to have a set schedule. Yes, plan your work and work your plan. Also have 5 asks each day. Know what each generation is looking for. Which thank you for saying that, Jenny. That is from Brittany Jenks, and I'm going to continue to share that. And as I was sharing with our Reds today, I actually shared that with my nephew's girlfriend, who's 25 years old, and some really great things that she had to say about the company. And Mary Kay really is poised for any generation to sell it or buy it. Yes. Thank you, Jenny Kiesler. Dawn Emanuele, you can't get to the front of the line if you keep getting out of it. Yes. Right there.
Yeah.
Consistency. Yes. Say, I have a gift. I want to share it. I am creating history. Absolutely. I'm bringing the next superstar to this company. Those are really great words. Stay by the side of your new team member for the first 90 days. Everyone wants the view. Few are willing to climb. Yes, I definitely heard that as well. Thank you for sharing that, Dawn. I have a gift. I want to share it. Again, with the Reds today, one of the things I said was just giving some words that Maggie Fortman could say after an amazing $1,000 party that she had a couple weeks ago that, oh, what'd you do last week? Oh, I just made $500 educating young teens on how to take good care of their skin and their moms too. Wait, you did what? Made $500 educating somebody? Yeah. I didn't say I sold something. I didn't say I sold Mary Kay. I said I made $500 educating some women, young teens and women on how to take good care of their skin. Well, that's a curious conversation, isn't it? That's going to make someone be like, what? Yeah. I like that. Thank you, Dawn. I like that a lot. Steph is now, thank you. The word for power, because obviously it took a while to type. Everyone else has got their answers in there. Thank you, Steph. The word for power, I love it. P, present, tell your I story in the products. O, offer, you and new technology apps, use them to your advantage. W, who will you connect with next? E, expect them to share, refer and book, utilize Shop My Party. And R, repeat, do it again and again. That's really great. We have the opportunity, CC and I, to see her every month at the Wisconsin or Chicago area sales director meetings. She's amazing. I love that acronym. And of course, because these girls are typing these, you can take a picture of your screen if you want to save these nuggets. If you can't write that fast, you can literally take a screenshot of what these girls said. I love it. Very good. Way to go. Okay. Maggie and Rhonda are going to be going next. And it is Maggie. Yep. Yes.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What
So-
number were you? What number were you?
I don't know. Oh, 2. I was 2 in recruiting and 6 in sales.
Okay. Bravo. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Congratulations. Yes.
I didn't know you were going to ask me that. Sorry. Okay. All right. So as always, I love seminar, and it just kind of reshapes like the way that you think, right? So that's the good part. And so I have a couple things about reshaping the way that you think, and then also just some funny things that I think I'm going to use in my class. Like, for instance, I sometimes say don't use, you don't want to use one cleanser of X brand and moisturizer of Y brand because you'll have a science experiment. Where in Mary Kay, you can use whatever you want. Well, I like the way that they said this better. So I took this. I thought this was funny. And then the rest of this is actually really like, okay, anyway. Mickey Mouse cleanser with a Donald Duck moisturizer will give you goofy results. Yes. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use that.
Yes.
I heard a lot about social media this time around, and specifically, I think they're telling us that because it is the way to reach the younger generations. And I think Lisa's going to talk about the younger generations, but Brittany Jenks's class on the generations was was awesome and was worth the price of admission. So I'm sure Lisa will talk about that a little bit more, but I heard a lot about social media, making sure that you're in all of the photos. Don't use stock photos. Use you holding the product. You do the lives. Those are the ways that people connect with you, and it will make it easier to not only sell the product, but to build relationships and to get to have new team members come on board as well. So one thing that Kathy Eckhart said, she was the #2 director in all of this seminar, and she taught one of the red classes, and she said, what is the one thing that I can do to build my success? You should ask yourself that every single day. And she said, normally it's something that you're resisting, and normally it's the one thing that will change everything. So
Oof.
figure out what you're resisting, and that's probably what's going to change like the whole thing of the whole of your business. And then I really liked Germany. So she was really great. She spoke oh gosh, I don't Creole, I think she's from Haiti originally, and now she lives in Florida. And the one thing that I really liked that I wrote down of hers was she said, you have the power. You already have the power. You just have to activate it. So figure out how to activate your power and lead by example. And she said her husband canceled her Netflix. So maybe we all should cancel our Netflix, which I thought was really funny. But I really liked that because you already have what you need. You just have to do it and activate it. So that and I love being with all of you because all of you think bigger and different. And so being surrounded and in a pink bubble with people who think differently is always a highlight. So those were a few of my takeaways.
Love it. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Maggie. All right. #2 in unit sales in Mac unit, and I believe #3 in Courage Nation in sales, Rockstar Rhonda Deaver. Take it away.
Yay. Thank you. And stuff like that. So thank you for the warning too. So it was really good to go back through all my notes and stuff. I'm so amazing that I clumped everything together. So these came from the classes that we were at and from the classes as a group when people were talking, the directors, the nationals and all of that. So the first thing that kind of really stuck me is whose business is it? If it's your business, your behavior and actions, are they in line with a CEO or a worker? And then they proceeded to say, do you have a clear vision of you and your business? Then are your actions supporting it? And those two obviously were huge for me. Obviously my background is business. And so it was like, am I treating it like I treated my other business? And am I bringing those skills into it and incorporating it? So then the final thing was make a plan and work the plan all the way through. Don't stop and start and stop. It's the consistency. And like Maggie said, what you're resisting is exactly the nugget that you need to grab a hold of and run with it. And then one of them said, you must lead yourself before you can lead others. So it's easy to say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then life hits you and you're like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. And then you have to look at yourself in the mirror the next time and go, did that support you or did that crush you? And go, I can support myself. Your affirmations for yourself and treat yourself like the winner that you are. God didn't make losers, so act like it. And remember, that's who's in your corner all the time. And keep moving forward. And then a side benefit, because I brought my husband with me this time to seminar, and I have to say that changed the dynamics altogether. Dan is always supportive of me. That's never been an issue. He will do and back me on any of my crazy ideas, which is why 34 years has been great. But going to seminar, he got to see a different look of Lisa, a different look of the group, a different way of thinking of the company. Thank God we went through the manufacturing. That's in his wheelhouse, so he could compare. So he got more lessons of learning about Mary Kay. And then then the conversation shifted. It's, yes, I support you all words. And now it's like, how can we build a team together? So we hit State Fair on Thursday night, which is my love, as if you're following me on Facebook. And I got to see the horses. And then he came after work, and we just kept talking to everybody that came within arm reach of us. And it was like, we are so magical together that we can do this anytime we move. So that has pushed me to go, well, I can also do it by myself. I'm a big girl. So I went out to networking groups, and that's how I started Snapdragon. That's how I built the business. That's how I'm going to build this business, is being me, authentically me. I am a powerhouse. I am outspoken with love, but be truly who you are, because that's who you're going to bring in together. Those were my huge takeaways. And now my husband is giving me leads, and we go out together and we introduce each other. And it's not such a, well, why didn't you get his name, or who was she? So that was wonderful. That was a huge bonus that I almost said no, just stay home to. So it was definitely worth it. And he found out he could work anywhere. So that was good too. So it was all good. And so that's it.
Is he listening?
I don't know. Someone just walked by, but the door's closed. So
It's me.
it is him.
Yay! Yay, Dan Deaver.
Well, hey there.
Quick say.
How are you guys? The awesome Mary Kay team.
He's so great.
Spoken like a true sales director.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Everything you said. Yes,
I love
yes,
you.
yes,
You're
yes.
great.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Rockstar. Bringing Dan, it changes the flavor of the whole thing. And him and Terry, that's a whole story. You guys want to see a couple of crazy husbands who are like little girls together? Literally are like two teenage girls together. They're hilarious, sitting on a bench together. Then eventually they sat on the floor in front of the bench together, and we're all literally talking about him and looking at him. They're still not looking at, and they're still talking and looking at their phones. Like they were like hours. It was awesome. It was just awesome. That you don't know is in your starter kit.
Exactly. Huge.
Right? That you don't know. Okay. Yes, they did. They are a new vibe. Yeah. Yeah. They're a thing. Yeah, they're magical. Those two. They're crazy, crazy awesome. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda.
Mhm.
So much. Next, we are going to go to Ashley Zelli, who is the queen of sharing for Courage Nation, queen of sharing for Mac Unit, and also your Courage Nation Miss Go Give right there. Ashley Zelli. Ashley Zelli, take it away.
All right. So I have not had a chance to go through my notes yet because there's so many of them and I need to like put them all like, I'm a thinker. So, just there's that. But Lisa wanted me to share a little bit about how going to seminar was different for like how getting these two things was different at seminar and how much it makes a difference. So I can tell you that these would not mean the same without me going there and getting to experience just the whole thing and then getting to see everybody else get theirs there. And it's amazing to be around other winners and just to see everybody else win, it means so much more than this. And so definitely, if you want to grow and learn, it's the best place to be. And no matter, what you do throughout the year, being there just makes, and being around everybody else, just makes it 10 times better. So I know Lisa's going to talk a little bit about relationships, but I wanted to talk a little bit about that because, you learn a lot about yourself and others that you're with at seminar and at the events that we have. You learn about, so example, I am an includer. That is one of my top 5s. And so I am thinking the whole time, where's Dory? Where's Lisa? Where's Rockstar Rhonda? Where is everybody? And then, you have other people that are on our team and in our unit that are like, okay, don't worry about it. Just go, right? Just don't worry about it. Like, just get yourself there. Right. And I'm worried about, okay, getting everybody together and like including everybody. And then, Rhonda being the activator is like, no, let's just go. Like, you just got to get. And so you learn more about just everybody else that you're surrounded with and get to know everybody in a different way and know how much we accentuate each other and really just, piece together like a puzzle. And we're so much better together. And that's, that goes hand in hand with what Lisa tells us. We're infinitely better together, right? And so we all need to be there, right? Because we are better together. So I'm getting emotional because that's me. Okay. And then, yeah, I wanted to always, no surprise. So yeah, so definitely, this means more when I'm in the space of everybody else getting that. And it means so much just to, yeah, I'm an includer, but I'm an includer for a reason. I give to other people and that's why. So yeah. It was so much better there than to get it there than to get it anywhere else. So yeah.
Yay.
I hope that's what you wanted me to share.
That was awesome. Wow, you got all teared up now. What on
I'm
earth?
sorry.
What on earth? That wasn't expecting that. Awesome. Ashley Zelly, you just keep proving that's why you got the Go Give Award right there. Everything you just said, that's it. Why? Right there. And everyone's nodding in agreement. Yes. Yes. Relationships. Yes. I'm not going to go off track here. I'm going to let you all finish before I come in because now, yep. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Thank you for saying all of that. Okay.
Sorry, I took your topic.
No. You guys, no, you didn't. You guys are all confirming everything that I was going to say. And we also said that this was the seminar of we may or may not get a picture of everyone because we did one, right? There is one picture
I
somewhere
think there might be 2.
of the whole group.
I think the one in the meeting and the one at the pink party has everyone.
No, it doesn't have Rhonda at the pink party. No.
Oh, and the guys. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
No.
And Audrey. Well, no, Audrey made it.
I think there's one. There might be one. Okay. Yeah. That was what the seminar was. It was the seminar of we may or may not get everyone in a photo. Whatever, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Then you are now going to hear from your queen mom, who was number 13 in the Mary Kay national area, going across stage in her beautiful pink outfit. And then number 16 on the Emerald seminar stage in sales with over $52,000 in retail sales. Your queen mom, queen of the freaking universe. I want to get a ribbon that says that. Our queen, our Mary Kay queen mom, Dory Anderson.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You wanted my point of view from being on stage. Well, okay, I wrote some stuff because otherwise I won't remember everything. From the stage, the national area, for those of us who do not have a national sales director who has retired, we get to have our own party. The lineup was not in order like it usually is, and so we didn't know what number we were until we got on stage. And so we were just as surprised as everybody else. That was kind of cool. I knew it was in top 20, that's all I knew. And then the lights are very bright. It's really hard to see anybody's faces out there, but you know, if you get close enough, I can kind of pick you out. And of course, everyone who's on stage has all of their favorite fans all lined up. Everybody's screaming. It's lots of noise, and then there's music, and it's amazing. So yes, number 13 is the best number according to Mary Kay herself. So I'm good with that. I liked 13. It was great. Oh, and behind me on my, right there, my sashes. I have my sash from the unit, and I have my top 20 sash from the national area, and I have the Queen's Court of Sale from national thing, Emerald, and then the top 20 from Emerald. I was going to wear them, but they get wrinkled, so I put them up there. I am very proud of those. I worked really hard, saw lots of people, saw lots of stuff. Okay, then on to the Emerald Division Seminar, light and actions. Oh my goodness, the lights are brighter. You don't find out on what number you are until you get backstage, and they line you up according to your numbers. There were several people missing, and it's kind of sad because, man, you made top 20, you should be there. But, you know, we didn't find that out either. Okay, number 16, an Emerald. I figured it out. It's about 160,000 consultants in the Emerald Division. So I'll take number 16. I'm thinking that's pretty good. Yeah.
That's top 0.01%.
Yeah, it is. Or a couple more zeros maybe. It's like, yeah, it's really good.
That's Olympiad. That's a gold Olympian right there.
Yeah, it was fun. It's really mind-boggling to realize what the significance of that is. And when I was getting the photos, the feedback from photos that were online, people, well, you were getting an award for something. What was it? You know, and it's like, okay, then I get my chance to tell them, and I think that's so cool. So now I'm going to take those really cool pictures and put the story behind it so that they know what's going on. I don't tend to brag about myself because I never did. So it's hard for me to say those glorious things about myself, but you know, I hear it enough from all of you, so it's like, yeah, now I can say it because it's common knowledge now. I don't sound like I'm braggadocious. Can't have that. How did I do it? Lots of parties, 2 to 3 a week, lots of people. My goal has always been since June of 2007 to see 30 faces in a month. And for the last 204 months, I have done that. Pick something and do it all the time. And then you will be able to find out ways to get more out of your clients as far as customer service. How can I help you? What do you want? They're secretive about their wants and needs as well. And you have to sometimes pull a little harder to get all that information. Another thing I do is I mix my businesses. I can do that. Mary Kay is my business. My hobby thingy with my little dogs is my business, and I mix them. And everyone who comes for Mary Kay very often will go home with a puppy. And those who come for puppies always go home with Mary Kay, somehow or another. They cannot escape. It's my way of doing work. And, you know, it works for me. The classes. personal stories shared by those top directors and those top NSDs, those personal stories with their personal health issues or their family health issues and all these things that they totally worked to overcome. Find yours. Lisa, it's my purpose. Always has been. That will never change. The puppies are my passion, even though my sales in Mary Kay don't always reflect that because it looks like Mary Kay's my passion. So you can have one or two passions. You don't have to have just one. And take your passion, run with it, do it.
I don't have a mic, but if I did, I would drop it. Bravo. Bravo, Mom. Brav freaking oh. That was awesome. That was really, really awesome. Okay. Nearly 77 years old, running the freaking world over there in Erin, Wisconsin. Okay, not making excuses. Do you see why I don't make excuses? That's who raised me. So there's no opportunity to make excuses when you're being raised by that non-excuse maker. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Also, one of my biggest joys at seminar was going on stage with you for the All-Star Parade, All-Star Beauty Consultant Pearl Parade. So I had an idea to go behind her and videotape from the stage so you guys could all see what the stage is, plus with her in front of me, which is crazy because I had to make sure I also directed her and said, keep going, lady. You can hear that in the video. Keep going, little lady.
That was so fun.
Oh, it's great. It's great. You really do turn into an absolute, complete different person when you're on stage. It's like fish out of water. It's like you're not a human anymore. You're just some sort of person that doesn't know anything about anything. It's like you're a toddler, really, truly. Being on stage is like being a toddler. It's all it is. You don't know anything. You don't know your name. You know nothing once you get out there, and you're hoping that they'll send you the right direction because you just don't know anything. Yeah. Bravo, 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 bravo. So here's a few things that I would like to share as well. Number one, that I did share with the directors today in the Gelser National area is take your husband. If there is an opportunity to take your husband to something, please take him. When we have the events where spouses and spices are welcome, please bring them. They are going to get to see a bigger picture. And you know what else? I shared this with the Reds today, and I really wanted to add this part, and I didn't get a chance to. You know, Cece went and met the next door neighbor that was watching the dogs next door right before Dallas, right? Because her name is Faith, and she came to the year-end the year-end whatever party it was in July.
Party.
Yeah. And her young husband, Cedric, now works for CB. So, like, their family is being blessed in more ways than one because Cece took the chance and opened her mouth to invite this gal over at the end of June to her, was it the last day of the month? The last day of the month thingy, open house thingy.
We met on the 27th. She came over on the 29th. She signed up on the 8th and came to the party.
Yeah. Okay. So because Cece was willing, see, look what that did also now for their family. Because Cedric, he was here at the house and Cece introduced him to CB, which we would have anyway, but I was like, oh, those two should probably know each other. And Carson just told me about this new guy, Cedric, that he's working with. And I'm like, I know him. He was at the party. He was in our backyard. Oh, Mom, I don't know if it's him. And I'm like, not too many guys walk around named Cedric that are brand new to a company. I'm pretty sure that's him. And I thought, oh, so Cece, because of your courageous ask, you're supporting their entire family now.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we do. This is what we do. The extra blessings, like look at Faith's courageous yes, got her husband a temporary job because he's going to be going to school. And Carson said, I know what he's going to school for. I think it's good he's working for us right now. He needs to learn some stuff before he goes to school. Great. 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 Okay. Relationships, 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 and relationships with staff. Now, if a company is not doing well, look at their employees. Watch what they say. Watch what they do. Watch how they walk around. Okay, well, you ain't going to see nothing but amazing at Mary Kay's corporate staff. And let me tell you about James, my escort. I think I might have even touched on this a little bit last week for being on stage for Go Give. What an honor, and longer than normal hanging around backstage because the night of awards night started 20 minutes late. And I got back there in a timely manner with Lindsay Lavelli and with someone else. I don't know who.
Anna?
Lisa Howard. And they didn't want us to leave. They didn't want us to go back to our seats or anything. Because once they're back there, it's like herding cats, right? They want to keep you back there. So we're hanging out in the pink lounge and we're having coffee and tea and trying all the lipsticks and all the stuff in the cute mirrors and doing all these selfies and literally becoming friends with women that I don't even know. I don't even know these people. I knew 3. But to just hang around in this group and you just automatically have mutual respect for each other because you are leaders in this company. So you're automatically friends then. Just like automatically. Okay, we're sharing phone numbers, we're sharing pictures, all of it. Okay. And now then the one who did get annual, she posted a photo and said, I hope someone can tag all the people in this. And I was like, oh, I got 3 of them. And I tagged Lisa, Lindsay, and Donna in it. And I'm like, because that's just what we do. That's what this company is. So when you see how the staff loves Mary Kay, and that literally seminar is 15 days long. The last seminar started today. So it's 15 days from first one to last one. This year we were first. Next year we're last. Cece, throw that graphic up on the screen. Next year, we are going to be flying into Dallas on August 1st. Write it down now. Okay. Seminar goes August 2nd to the 5th next year. Put it on the calendar. Don't tell me you're going to wait till 2026 because we could all be dead by then. So put it on the calendar now. Ask off work now. Get a savings account together now. Okay. We're going to fly out on the 1st. We'll have an all-star dinner in the evening, just like we did this year. Okay. Fly out on the 1st so we can have dinner together. Okay. And then go from there. All right. Vacation request has already been submitted by Steph G. Bravo, Steph G. Bravo. And it's since it is over a weekend, you only need to take off 3 days off of work. So that's great. We do recommend you take off the next day. We do recommend that in case you don't get home until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, as it were this year. But that's actually one of the things I wanted to share. As one of my favorite moments is literally the last day. It's done. And there's, well, I think 15 of us total. I know the last day, Whitney had to go earlier than us, so she couldn't stay for the whole thing. But then there might have been 13 or 14, I don't know, with all of us. And we went across the street from the hotel to just eat at this little chicken shack place and hung out in there for an hour or 2. And girls were doing bean bags outside and stuff. And then we went across the street to the hotel, had to get all of our bags out. And now it's like 3 o'clock. And we have until like, 6 before we leave for the airport, 6:30, something like that, before we even leave for the airport. And we find an area in the hotel on one of the levels that we just hung out on the couch with all of our crap just spread out everywhere. Everyone is just wandering around in their bare feet or their flip-flops. We still have our business clothes on. We're eating, we're hanging out, we're having snacks, we're drinking coffee, we're playing games, we're doing the dumbest stuff and having so much fun. And I'm like, this is great. And then we even talked about if we'd have looked for an earlier flight, yeah, but it would have been not
Direct.
Thank you, Cece. Not direct. So then you're going to take it. It would have been to St. Louis. So then now you had to take a chance. And now you're going to be stuck in St. Louis or something. And then it was delayed. And then it was delayed again. And then we took our whole group and moved to the other end of the room. And we were playing games on the forehead, games, weird games. I don't know. We were making stuff up. And I thought, there aren't too many foot massages. Yes. Thank you, Dawn. There's not too many people I don't know if I could name 13 other people that I would want to sit around and get stuck with in a hotel lobby after being with them for 5 days, to be clear. Okay. And they're like, okay, now we finally get to go. And then we get to the airport and we're all split up getting food. And then we still all come back together. And then Dawn separates and goes to her plane. And then the rest of us get on and we're still together. We get cars. We're still together. We're getting a lot. We're still together. We're standing outside of the cars. We're still together. Like we're together till midnight. It was great. It was great. And I just thought, how blessed. How blessed. What a life. What a life. These people, you people, the 13 of us, 13 consultants, 10, I think it's 13, whatever, plus 2 husbands that invested in their time, their resources, their money, babysitters, childcare, all the things, take off work. What are you going to have when you come back? Dawn had a clean refrigerator and a shelf built by Joel. Okay. So we knew that was happening. Whitney's family got him a puppy while she was gone. So that was happening. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. You know, everyone lives, everyone survives. Terry and I were having a roof fixed while we were gone, you know, having the youngest was had to be very adultish and talk to contractors. And like just the experience of walking around with some of the top people in the company. You guys. Our number 10 in the down to in MAC unit, all the way down to number 10 was still 10,000 retail. So all 10 of our top 10 in MAC unit are MAC Court of Sales or above. And then like 3 in Princess Court and 1 in National Court of Sales, 3 or 4 in Princess Court. 4. Whitney, Rhonda, Maggie, Whitney, Rhonda. Well, I know for sure Bethany. Yeah. And then Dory in National Court. Cece in Princess Court. Andrea Offspring in National Court. Sales director, your leader in National Court. Like we're so high. Like some of you would be queens in other units. Like that's the excellence that you come from. You need to know that. That's the excellence you come from. And when everybody else posts their results, you know, I'm freaking zooming in to see what their people are doing. I'm like, my people are freaking rock stars. Hey, everyone, we got them. We got rock stars. And it's awesome. And that's who I get to walk around with, you and your excellence. I love wearing the same color gown on awards night. I can't even tell you how much I love it.
Which fan?
What you guys come up with. It was blue. That's all it said. No parameters. Blue. There's turquoise. There's navy. There's midnight. There's
Sparkles.
What? Yeah.
Sparkles.
Sparkles. There's shimmers. There's fringes. There's glimmers. There's straps and things. Like so creative. So creative. Our picture this year might be my favorite one yet. Yeah. I mean, it was just absolutely fabulous. Just fabulous. And people are like, how do you get him to do that? I'm like, I say it. We say it a whole year ahead. So if you could just be so kind as to wait until the wedding when you see me, that's our color for next year. Okay. It's hard to describe.
Someone said pewter.
Oh, that would be a good way to describe it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yes, but it has a lot of lace and beads and a whole bunch of things. But pewter or metal, if you didn't want to do pewter, you could do a metal, basically that pewter or a metal. I mean, because that will look stunning together. Will look absolutely stunning together. But that's just a fun thing, and that's just another camaraderie thing, you guys. It's simply another way to unite us in camaraderie. And then, did you guys see all the blue dresses this year? I saw a ton of blue dresses this year. Yeah, it was interesting too. Yeah, so just things like that. Okay, now to a little bit, it's 8 o'clock. I don't want to keep us too much longer. let's go to the graphics, CC, and let's cover these things, okay? And then I got a great close. Okay, so here's everything that's coming up. You've already seen it. It's in Project Broadcast, it is in Facebook, and it is in your boards app. Stay on top of your boards app because it's going to keep showing you everything, okay? This was just completed today. Next Monday, spa night. We have 2 in-persons in the month of August. It is next Monday, August 12th, and then it is the following Monday, the 26th. This one's going to be called, well, we're gonna keep going with the makeover contest, which, by the way, is just simply dash out the door, because it's foundation matching that is the big part of that makeover contest, okay? Make sure you are big on promoting that. And we're going to continue to celebrate moms and daughters. And then I just added back to school products in there because I know everything we have can go back to school. And if we want to hit up high schoolers and college students are already going back in a couple of weeks. So we want to hit them up, okay? So I know you don't want to hear the word back to school in the middle of August when you live in Wisconsin, but that's just a reality, okay? So don't shoot the messenger there, okay? So all of our events for August and September are going to be at Home to Suites. Little heads up there. Okay, then as of let's see, does it close on August 17th? When does it close?
Correct.
August 17th. Okay, so you've got a couple of weeks. There it is right there, deadline, August 17th in those big letters. The preferred customer program to get your fall holiday enrollment, you're going to find all of this information on In Touch. It literally tells you there to log in, go to business tools, and then preferred customer program. You're going to sign up for those, getting those catalogs out to your clients, to your friends, to your family, to your clients, to your friends, to your family. Anyone that you remotely think might be interested in Mary Kay, send them a catalog. It'll have a sample in it, and then you can let them know. And if they're interested, great. And if they're not, it doesn't matter. They now know you're in Mary Kay. Someone is always interested, especially around the fall holiday time. Okay? If you're new and not sure what to do next, ask your consultant or your recruiter. Okay? No, you didn't miss it yet, Megs. Okay, what's next? All right, we talked about being a star consultant quarter and that. Okay, registering for the retreat, October 18th to the 20th. If you have already registered, type your name in the chat. If you have already registered for the retreat, and if you have already registered and paid, because you were allowed to register until 5 o'clock today without actually paying for the retreat to get into a drawing from Heidi Gelzer to have your thing reimbursed. Ashley Zelly, Steph G registered. Congrats. Guess what? Those of you that Rockstar Rhonda and Maggie Fortman, congratulations. The minute you register and pay, people, there are lucky 11 consultants are going to get these awesome, fun star earrings from your sales director. The first Courage Nation, 11 Courage Nation consultants that register and pay for the Grit with Grace National Area and Friends registration. Cece, are you able to type the link in the chat there? We will put another post, and if you need the link, ask your recruiter or your sales director because the link is there. And you can register without paying. However, you have to pay in order to be one of the first 11 to get these awesome earrings from your sales director just for registering. They are dangly. They are incredibly lightweight. You will not even know you're wearing them. Okay? Just a little thank you prize. Yes, earrings are another reason. Side note, this, I can't tell you confirm. I'm not going to confirm either way. Okay? But it's potentially the last one with the Gelzer area. Potentially, because we have so many people, we need to do our own. Okay? All right? So this year at next time, there may be a different conversation happening, okay? Because there are so many of us, okay? So early bird registration is until September 1st for only $155. And then after that, it goes to $165. So that's your registration. And then you do need to find some roommates. And our Red Jackets have a goal of having their team members in their rooms, okay, with them. And the registration for the hotel is done separately by literally calling the hotel. And that is something that only the room captain does. So find out who you're going to room with. And please let your director know as soon as you register and as soon as you pay and who your roommates and so forth are, because I don't run this retreat, so I can't see this information, and neither can Cece. So we need the information. We need the, as soon as you get her done, text us so we know, okay? So as soon as you register and pay, text us so we can get you those earrings. And then let us know who you might be choosing for your roommates. The roommate situation or the registration for or calling the hotel, I don't see it on here. Is it on here? I
No, the
thought
link is not on here, so we'll have to.
I thought it had to be done in August. Yeah.
What?
like
Oh, the hotel reservation? Yes, it's August 18th.
very fine print by the 18th. Okay.
Yeah, to confirm it.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Wow, that is tiny. Okay. Okay. So you're going to want to make sure that you connect with a room captain on that, because only the room captain actually sends the information in. Okay. Events change lives. Events change lives. You want to go somewhere? You got to show up. You want a business? You got to hang out with us. You can't just not talk to people and then not show up and then expect to have a business. It just doesn't work that way. You got to show up as your best, show up as your best you. You know why? Your best you as honeybee yourself. Honeybee yourself. So I'm kind of closing with that today. Okay. But wait, is there any more CC? Is there any more graphics?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry. Consultant game board. Oh yeah. Okay. So, consultant game board for the retreat for extra special recognition is July, August, September to do the 700 wholesale, of which we have 7 consultants already on target for the 700 July wholesale. Cross that off. Cross that off if you did that. Okay. And if you didn't, get on target with August and September and 3 great start qualified team members. And you can get on stage recognition at retreat, your name on your retreat shirt, which is a big freaking deal, and seating with NSDs at retreat luncheon. I mean, that is awesome, you guys. Okay. So selling the product and having new qualified team members, which, how does that all happen? You show up at stuff, you bring people. We've got dreaming and jammies on Sunday nights, you bring them. We've got events in person, you bring them. You don't want to do that? Then do it virtually. But you got to show up. You got to show up somewhere in order to make those things happen. Okay. All right. Then I want you to see the director game board, because this is what Cece and I are working on at the retreat so that we too can get the recognition and get all the special stuff too. So look what sales directors get. With 3 squares, we get our name on our retreat shirt. With 4 squares, we get our name and onstage recognition. With 5 squares, all of the above, plus special dining with the NSDs at the retreat. But what's our actual goal? All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Because Holly Lowe is an incredible national sales director, a dear friend of Heidi's, and we absolutely adore her. She's a freaking prayer warrior. She's stunning and beautiful, and those pictures are never edited, and that's just how beautiful she is. That's how God put her together. And I want to tell you the MAC unit so far. I already want to tell you, MAC unit, we already have 2-star consultants. So in the middle one, Lisa Mack and Dory Anderson. I think Cece might have one too. Okay. Probably.
I have, a bunch of my stuff is filled in too. So let's
Great.
stay on it, rise, women.
Yeah, for real. Mac unit Power Up Achievers. We already have 6, and I think, does Rise have 3? 4? 4. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, they're catching us. They're catching us. You guys, parent unit, they're catching us. Okay. All right. 15 new unit agreements. And then at the bottom there, don't switch to that. Okay. First time red, first time new DIQ or new offspring, or not first time DIQ, first time red, a new DIQ or new offspring. And our goal in MAC unit is to have 5 first time reds, 5 first time reds, 1 new DIQ, 5 first time reds, 1 new DIQ, 5 first time reds, 1 new DIQ. Okay. And then 18,000 wholesale, of which we have 7,000 already. So, and I know CC, you got 4 or 5 in there
Yep, 4.5.
already. Okay. So your directors are working. Okay. And the left side of that director game board's a little lacking. CC already has 1 new qualified unit member. She's a personal in faith, and may have more unit agreements than that, but for sure 1. So CC's already leading in that. Congrats, CC. MAC unit, y'all, we got to step up, because we can only accomplish these things together because we are infinitely better together. And that is the only way to do it, is to do it together. And I want to show Holly when we get there and meet her, because I've never met her before. I want her to know what we did the 3 months before. I want her to know what we did 3 months before, 4 days before my daughter's wedding. That's what I want her to see. Also, the company gave Emerald Salesforce a challenge to have 10 or more new unit members in July and August, to have one of those staffers fly out and see us. So we got some big work to do, and it's exciting work, and it's fun work. And it is literally now 8 weeks until my daughter's wedding. It's like 60 days or something. Okay. It's August 5th to October 5th. And we are still a rock star at showing how you don't have to turn into absolute insane people before a wedding. So remember, like I said, like a month ago, is that we're going to ask more from you guys, more posts in Courage Nation, more stepping up, more leading things, because we desire that from you. We desire you to move up, but that is one way that you can really support us right now, us as our actual family, not your Mary Kay family at that moment. How you can actually support Dory, Lisa, CC right now, our actual human family, okay, is by stepping up and offering to do some things that could benefit the team as well, okay? And how you can benefit your Mary Kay family, that's like the double thing, is how it's doing, is benefiting your Mary Kay family, because then other people are going to hear from you, and you can only grow by doing things you've never done. You can only grow by sharing things publicly that scare you. You can only grow by stepping up, showing up, doing the thing, scheduling the thing, doing all the things, being who God created you to be, and stepping into that absolute full and 100% confidence. So, honey, be yourself. There's nobody like you. There isn't supposed to be. You need to be a really, really awesome you. You don't need to try and be like Lisa or Cece. You need to be your best you, the best you. God wants you to be your best you. You're not going to be all things to all people. I am not all things to all people, and I stopped trying to do that a long time ago. You don't need to work really hard to convince someone that Mary Kay is a great product or a great opportunity. Have them come on something. Have them try something. It's not that hard. It's really simple. And our business is secure, and this company is secure. And to close with some words I heard from the almost team leader today, Ashley Zelli, Mary Kay is peace of mind. Mary Kay is peace of mind, because if her company ever said to her, yep, don't need you anymore, Ashley, Mary Kay is peace of mind, because she knows she has something to fall back on. And that's also why we need to keep moving up. Diana Polanco said when she was a new sales director, she was one of the first ones that came out the first day. She said she was at seminar that when she was a new sales director, her very first seminar, she was a new director. So she must have signed up like right after the seminar before that, or right. And then her very first seminar, she was a sales director. And she's watching all these nationals on stage. And her first thought, she looks at him, she goes, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what it seemed, that they were all tall and skinny.
And blonde.
Tall, skinny, and blonde. And she goes, and she's like this. I'm not that. And my next thought was, well, they need someone like me up there. So her thought was not, I can't do it because I don't look like them. Hers was literally, well, they need one like me up there. We need one like you up there. Because there is only you. There is only you. MAC unit, we have a goal of 20 consultants attending retreat. CC, find your goal and share it with your team. 20 MAC unit and 5 new red jackets. 20 MAC unit attendees, 5 new red jackets, 1 new DIQ. Okay? Y'all, we got work to do. Let's do it. Love you.
Night night. Thanks, everyone. Happy Monday.
Bye.
Bye.